I'm going to be giving wrong readings. I want calibration now. So don't continue breathalyzing people with the same thing that's out of calibration. Right? Yes. So all of those, like whatever error message is, whether it's F1 or whether it says LT, 2 or whatever the case may be, it's bringing in errors, right? Which the technician knows what needs to be fixed as well. Okay? So what could cause it to be wanting calibration now but not when it's due in 2 months? Like I said, it could be bumped, somebody could have sabotaged it, wrong use of it, people are blowing pure alcohol into it, people are damaging it in some way. So it needs to be sent for recalibration. Don't ever continue using a breathalyzer that says CAL on it. Okay? Like in the CR. This will tell you service required. It doesn't say calibration, it says service required. It means, please don't use me anymore, because I'm not going to give you the right reading. You have to service it immediately. Okay, calibrate it immediately.
Another question.
Yes, sure. Man, are you okay with that?
Yes, I'll bring the answer.
Yes.
Another question.
Yeah.
You got a test.
You got it?
No, different kinds of people. Different kinds of people.
Different kinds of people.
Some are vigilant.
Some are?
Some are vigilant. So they are trying to be brighter. So you take a test, you have to driver test different. Let's say for a driver, drivers, they are positive. But you say that thing is computerized.
Computerized?
Yeah, the test. What if the whoever is tested wants to know, taking from because I don't have the evidence with me, the driver was let's say after 2 to 6 hours, the driver wants, or whoever tested, need the evidence of the stuff and he said, and they take it, give out the feedback, some tried this and this.
Okay, so you tested somebody
Yeah.
and they had a positive reading.
Yeah.
Like we only look at positive because if somebody if somebody has a negative as 0, they're not even interested because they are fine. Right? So now you say, this driver now, he comes back to you 2 or 6 hours later
You want to know.
and he wants evidence to show that you got it on record. Right. So ask yourself this question. Where is the driver? Is he gone out somewhere? Where?
Very good.
Gone where?
Yeah. Let's say
He drove somewhere. Is he going to deliver something?
if they say the guy to the driver, you will not test somewhere. Then they want to come back. You see how we done? Not the evidence.
Okay. Now what I want to know is, so yeah, he's a driver, right? He breathalyzes and his reading is 0.37.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but he has to go and deliver something.
Yeah.
Let's say he's delivering in Mombasa, right? So, and it took him very long time because the roads are bad. Okay. So he gets there and he realizes, hey, hold on, do you have evidence that I was drunk? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Firstly, if somebody is under the influence of alcohol, they're not supposed to get into the truck in the first place. Right? But now, I'm only fishing this out from you just to see what you are doing wrong now. Okay? So firstly, he shouldn't be even allowed to be on the road. Okay? No matter what the legal driving limit is on the road, because he's under the influence of alcohol, and not only is he a risk while he's driving out of here, he's also a risk to innocent people. Can you imagine a taxi that's filled with 16 people, and because he's under the influence and he knocks them and all of them die? Which means that you allowed him to go on the road under the influence of alcohol. So that's one side. Okay, that's finished. So you didn't allow him. Now he's gone home, right? And then he phoned you from.
There's something not issue.
Okay, yeah, right. What am I
It's not
saying?
about that.
Yeah.
Expecting township give the evidence.
Okay.
He has not gone is there.
Oh, he's not gone
Yeah,
anyway.
he wants that is.
Okay, he wants evidence. Right. Perfect. Right. What did I say? You do the first test with this rapid test. And then what do you do after that? Another test where? 20 to 30 minutes. You do this. Right. We were going to get to that, but let me just do it now. Obviously, it's a concern to you. Now, when you do the second test, because remember you told him wait, then you breathalyze everyone's gone, so we find that. Let's say he's the only one that we're going to do a second test on, right? You're going to get 2 or more witnesses, 2 or more. And I think I covered that earlier, if I'm not mistaken. You get 2 or more witnesses, right? And those witnesses are going to witness you breathalyzing with an evidential breathalyzer, right? Remember, we do 2 types of tests. Okay. We do 2 types of tests. One is called PAS, preliminary alcohol screening. So you're screening the person. You're not like, you just want to see if he's got alcohol. That's all. Doesn't matter what the reading is, or what he drank, or when he drank, or how much he paid for it, and who he drank with, and why he didn't invite me. He's supposed to invite me first because I'm such a nice guy. No. It's got to do with just finding out how much of, if he's got alcohol or not. So the screening is done with the IVL yellow. After 20 to 30 minutes, you do something called an EBT, evidential breath test. Why do you say evidential? Because you want them now to put a mouthpiece on and blow into that, so it goes directly into this, and the sensor will pick up the exact amount of alcohol in his body for the second test, because this is deemed all over the world as an evidential breathalyzer, right? So governments, law, etc., said, okay, we want you to do an evidential test. Don't use the same screening breathalyzer. Use an evidential, right? And then when I do the second test, right? So I said to him, excuse me, these are my witnesses, right? Pastor and the other guy. Okay? Now, can you see here? Can you see what's happening? I'm holding it like this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this or that, whatever. I'm doing it like this. Can my witnesses see what's on the screen? Can you see what's on the screen? Can you see him standing here? Well, can I see the screen? Can I see the screen?
Yes.
Yes. So everything is just enough for me, for him, and for my witnesses. Okay? And I've got him to do a video footage. Okay? He's taking a video of who? Me. And who am I? I'm one of the people that were trained today, so I can breathalyze everybody else. Okay? So this guy came from South Africa, he trained me. Nice guy. Wonderful guy. You're supposed to laugh. Anyway, so the guy trained you, you are now certified to train. It's not somebody else that's breathalyzing. So it picks up who is breathalyzing, who is being breathalyzed, which is him, who's working for this company, and 2 witnesses from this company. So I don't confront my cousin in this country, in this place, and my friend who's drinking in the pub and say, come here, meet witnesses. Right? They have to be here. Okay? Sorry, before we carry on, right? So, he takes a video footage. Right? So, it's actually showing me breathalyzing him. We get a positive result. Let's say 0.35. Okay? Is that a pass? 0.35?
No.
Okay, 0.02. Is that a pass?
No. No.
What do you think? It's a
That's
fail.
right. Yeah.
So anything over 0 is a fail, right? So I breathalyzed that, right? So we did the second test with evidence. And also remember, the other thing we have is that we are connecting this. We're going to do that later. We connect this to a printer. It's going to print the results out. Not just the results, the date, today's date, the time I breathalyzed it. It's going to say, who's the operator? Me. I put my name and the sign, operator. He's the victim, subject. Right? So, the subject will also write his name and sign. And then we're going to feed more paper, so my two witnesses also witness that I did the breathalyzer test and he failed. Is that enough? More than enough. More than enough. Because remember something. Let's say I didn't have the witnesses. I take him now into my office and I breathalyze him. I say, listen, you drunk, get home. I don't want to see you ever again here. What's he going to do? He's going to go to the labor court. And he's going to tell them, this guy fired me. They're going to ask me, I'm going to say, but hold on a second, here, there's a printout. He failed. Does the printout give his name? No, it doesn't. Does the screen give his name? Does this breathalyzer know him? Doesn't. So, you have to take those steps for the second test. You have to take those steps. So even if he goes home and he's getting drunk with his friends, they say, no, you must do this and you must do that. You say, excuse me, you've got enough evidence. Thank you very much. We will we're taking disciplinary action and that stands. Does it answer your question? Are you guys more than happy with the procedure? Right? First test, one test. Second test, one test. Two witnesses or more. Printer, evidential breathalyzer, done. You have no problems. It never happened in anywhere in the world where people disputed that. Nowhere in the world it happened. Sorry, get you?
On top of that, you can say, all right, check which you have CCTV camera.
Yeah, that's if you're breathalyzing at the CCTV, which we suggest you do, which is actually a very good idea. I actually tell lots of companies, beside that video footage on his phone, do the test here. So there's a CCTV here, right? So it is here. So I've got my two witnesses here, I've got him here, and I've breathalyzed. Can the CCTV pick up the reading on the breathalyzer? Yes, it can. Can my witnesses see it? Yes, they can. Can I see it? Yes, we can. I sound like Obama, don't I? Yes, we can. Okay, so now I breathalyze him. He can do what he wants. Even the CCTV is picking it up. So we got more than enough evidence. But if I take him to my office, breathalyzing, he's going to go to labor court. Even though he knows he was drunk, his friends are sitting in the court and telling him, no, you take them to labor court. And so when he goes to labor court, he will ask me, where's proof? I'm going to say, yeah, look at this printout. Who signed the printout? No, nobody, it's just a printout. I mean, my breathalyzer is imported. I mean, we paid R1 million for it. They're going to say, there's no evidence. Because it's just a printout. The printout doesn't say it's him. He's going to say, but it's not me. Even though he knows it's him. He's going to say, it's not me. And he's right, because I didn't take the right steps. He's 100% right in taking me to labor court, or taking the company. Now what happens? The company starts losing a lot of money because you guys didn't follow procedure. You guys are breathalyzing. Didn't follow the right procedure. So make sure you're stick to the procedure, because like you said, this breathalyzer doesn't know you, it doesn't know anyone yet. You can't ask him, hey, where are you from? He'll say, oh, I was in Korea, and I used to be a raw material before, and this Chinese girl, she put me together. No, it knows nothing. It only knows how to pick up alcohol. Okay? So make sure you follow the procedure, because lots of companies lost big cases because they didn't follow procedure, because they didn't do training. They didn't call me to come and train them. They thought, no, we'll breathalyze someone, we will get rid of them. They lost big money. And they had to reinstate the same guy that drinks a lot. Not you, but you know. Okay? So, be very careful, guys. Follow what I'm telling you. That's all. Follow. Anything over 0. The main thing you must always remember. Anything over 0 is a fail, no matter what the excuse is. No matter what the excuse is. Right? So somebody's going to tell you, I have cough mixture. Does cough mixture have alcohol? Does cough mixture have alcohol? Cough mixture have alcohol? Cough mixture. mixture, the cough syrup, you're calling cough syrup. Cough syrup, does it have alcohol? Anyone thinks that cough mixture has alcohol? Does anyone think that cough syrup has alcohol? Come on, be brave and say yes or no. Sorry? Anybody? Okay, yeah. Does cough mixture have cough syrup has alcohol? No. Who says yes? Nobody. No. Anyone here? Cough syrup doesn't have alcohol? Hmm? Yes. He says yes, you? No? 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 Oh. No? Has. You said it has. Are you? No. Jamila, does cough syrup have alcohol? No? No, other cough. You? Cough syrup? No idea? That's a good answer. No idea. Oh, got you. Alcohol. No. Okay, guys. Cough syrup has alcohol. It's got alcohol. Where do we buy it? Where do we buy cough syrup? Where? Chemist. Chemist? Where? Chemist? Chemist, right? Because if cough syrup is supposed to make you drunk, you buy it in the bottle store, not in the chemist. Am I right? But why does it have alcohol? It's got very little alcohol to preserve it. They preserve the cough mixture so it has a longer shelf life. Right? Because lots of the ingredients need to be preserved. Okay? Because it comes in a syrup. Right? Because it's in a liquid form. It needs to be preserved. Right? So listen to me now. Listen carefully. When you go to the doctor and he gives you cough syrup, does he tell you how much it is? Does he tell you? But why is he telling you that? I mean, you can just take whatever you want, isn't it? You can just drink the whole bottle, so you don't have to drink for the next 3 weeks. Sorry? What does it say? 5 milliliters 3 times a day. Isn't it? Normally. 5 milliliters 3 times a day. But when you drink that, you put it in your mouth, and you breathalyze now, you're going to get a positive result on the breathalyzer. Because the alcohol is in your mouth. You're blowing that ethanol into the breathalyzer. But what happens 1 minute later? Zero. Because whatever was in your mouth is now gone. Out. Right? And also the saliva in your mouth will wash it. You don't even have to drink water or coffee. It's gone. Right. So, when somebody tells you, I had cough mixture, they are very good actors. You must tell them they must go to some casting agency in South Africa or Nairobi or wherever to get a nice role in a movie. Because they're very good actors. People do that so that you can see that they're very sick, and you say, oh shame, no, I'm going. So now, you let them go one time, and they're going to be carrying the same cough mixture every day to show you that they are sick. Don't get fooled by that, guys. And even if somebody genuinely is sick, I saw a sign there. If you're sick, don't come to work. You're sick outside here. Something to that effect, right? It says if you're sick, please don't come to work. So why are you coming to work if you're sick? This means you're camouflaging your alcohol with this cough mixture you're carrying. But now I know that you are staying about 30 minutes away. How far are you from your home? 1 hour. Oh, sorry. Anyone stays closer? 15 minutes, right? Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that you're that. But what I'm saying, even though he is 15 minutes away, By the time he had a cough mixture at home, and by the time he got, once he traveled by car or by taxi or whatever, walking, oh, even worse. Okay, so now, by the time he takes a few steps to get out of his house and to get onto the road to come to work, that alcohol is gone from the breath. It's not there anymore. But he's coming and telling you, hey, I was so sick, I took cough mix, the cough syrup before I left home. Straight away you know. But you don't tell him, no, you're talking nonsense, man, you alcoholic, don't you talk to me like that. You don't do all of that. You must just say, I hear you. Right? I'm hearing what you're saying. Please wait. We're going to do a second test with some witnesses. Okay? We're going to do an evidential test. And guess what happens? 30 minutes later, you do a test, and he's got a positive reading. What does that mean? Run? Run? Anybody else? What does it mean? If he has a positive test after 30 minutes, after the first test. It means that the cough mix he had is bloody good, man. Okay, no, it's not that. What it means is that he's got alcohol in the system, but he's just finding an excuse. Okay? So don't tell him you're talking nonsense. Don't tell him all of that. Just say, I hear you, please wait, we're going to do a second test. Remember, guys, it doesn't matter what form. It doesn't matter what form alcohol comes in. Like with me. In South Africa, I'm known as an Indian, even though I'm not from India. You don't see me coming, hey, how are you guys? Right? I'm not from India, but they call me an Indian. And they associate me with curry, biryani, and all of these things. So even if my mother cooked for me biryani with brandy inside as an ingredient, or hot curry with whiskey, my tradition has got nothing to do with safety at the work.